Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. My name is TJ Leo.
And my name is Cole 2K.
And today is a run-in, one of the last of the year, in fact. Now that I think about it, you know what? This is the second last show that will go up before we go on vacation. Now that I think about it, it just hit me. It's the second last show.
Penultimate.
The penultimate show before Christmas. Which, you know what that means, right?
No? Uh-oh. I gotta fill time while TJ does something. Uh-oh.
I gotta get in the
Look
spirit.
at him.
Gotta get in the spirit of things.
I have a question. Something I thought of today.
What'd you think?
We were talking in the Discord about trees, Christmas trees, right? Down here we have mainly like pine trees.
Yeah.
Or fir trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are all Christmas trees up there maples?
No. We use pine trees. In fact, we probably have more pine trees than maple trees here. I don't know if that's true or not. We do have a lot of pine trees though. Tons. And I don't even have a real one. We never get a real one because they're messy. Cleaning up all those needles afterwards? No, I'll just get some plastic.
Well, that's why you use maple trees.
That would be very interesting. There's just really an indoor tiny maple tree. Yeah.
And that way, when you're done, with it, you can just drain all the syrup from it, right?
Best syrup in the world.
I hear.
I don't know if you can tell, but that window is so frozen. Can you see all the ice?
Yeah.
That's all ice buildup. Because it's freaking cold. It's actually not that cold. Because as a Canadian, I say, it's not that bad. To the rest of the world, it's probably really cold. It's like minus... It's supposed to feel like minus 13 Celsius right now. Which, in Fahrenheit, that's... I don't know what that is. Minus 13. My guess is something like... It's got to be close to 0. I assume.
About 9.
9 degrees Fahrenheit? Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cold. It's not the coldest I've ever experienced by any stretch of the imagination. The coldest it ever got here was like minus 36. Something like that. That was cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah. That's the type of cold where you walk outside, you try to breathe it in, and all you can feel in your nose is all the nose hairs freezing. It's cold.
Nice.
Yeah, it's real cold. But we're going to kind of try and keep things warm today. I should have wore like a red shirt, but I went with the blue. I don't know. Wasn't thinking about the fact that this was the second last show. But yeah, today on Run In, we're going to do something new. We were going to do news, but there wasn't really a lot to talk about, honestly. There's a lot of just speculation and kind of nonsense. And honestly, the dirt sheets these days are kind of full of crap, quite frankly.
And just not fun.
Yeah, and just not, just a lot of whining. So instead of that, we're going to do hot take reactions. So what I did was I scoured the WWE and AEW Reddits, subreddits, whatever you call. And I picked out some ones where I was like, that would be an interesting thing to talk about. That would be interesting. AEW far less on this list because their subreddit is just full of... There's no nice way to say this at this time of year. It's just ass kissing. That's all it is. It's just...
Oh, really?
it's that subreddit. I was looking through it and I'm like, I'm looking for hot takes. I'm looking for interesting opinions. I'm looking for stuff. And 90% of it is just, hey, this is awesome. Hey, this match was great. Hey, look at these pictures of this superstar. And I'm like, all right. Can't critique your favorite product. Okay. Well, you enjoy that then. You enjoy that then, I guess. So I have a lot of WWE stuff and just a couple of AEW stuff. So we'll do that, and then we'll play WrestlePlay, as we always do. And I think there's something new on WrestlePlay. I'm looking over my shoulder here, and I don't know what it is, but we'll see what it is.
Let's take a look.
Let's go. So let's bring up the Titantron here, and we're gonna bring up each Reddit hot take one at a time, and see how we do. Starting with, I have to readjust some of these. So this is from CW Kitch, the Attitude Era aficionado. Why not make the match-themed PLEs all the same type of match? War Games is a perfect example. Why not drop the cage down for the night and have all the matches in there? Do the main event ones we saw, then maybe faction matches. Those could start with everybody in the cages from the onset. Same goes for Hell in a Cell. Why not have 4 matches in a cell that night? Make it unforgettable. The only night to see these matches all year, and it could just be insane. What do you think? Well, we've kind of addressed this on the show before, but I thought we would get into it more deeply.
We have a couple different times and a couple different ways. I remember when we talked about when we did the ranked Hell in a Cell matches.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, during that time, Hell in a Cell was its own pay-per-view, and then I think, or PLE, where there was 2 and sometimes even 3 Hell in a Cell matches in the same night, and it's just too much. I mean, it's rare that you get stories built up enough to necessitate a Hell in a Cell match, much less multiple Hell in a Cell matches in the same night.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I couldn't agree, or I couldn't disagree more with CW Kitch here. My only thought is maybe he didn't watch it back then when they did that, because it's like they've done this. Not every match on the card was the themed match, but like they had a Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view at one point. It was crazy.
Now, I don't mind in theory, like an Extreme Rules PLE, where every match has a
gimmick.
Is a gimmick match, a stipulation match, or whatever. But they just can't be the same. You know, where one's a street fight, one's a no DQ fight.
Yeah.
You have to have.
Yeah.
We've
been over that before.
You have to
There's
have
no
definitively
difference.
different types.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one's a cage match, one's a stretcher match, one's a
ladder match.
You know, you can't have a no DQ fight, a street fight, tables match,
unless you just straight up do that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you straight up say all the matches on the card are no disqualification. You could do that. But as we've seen with AEW,
none of them are going to feel special.
Exactly. That's exactly what happens with AEW. They put 4 gimmick matches on a show, and then none of them feel special, except for the first one. Typically, we find is that it's like anything that follows something like that usually has a problem. Yeah.
And we talked about that with War Games just a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there wasn't even a need for War Games this year.
Right.
Like straight up, it just wasn't needed. If anything, and I saw someone else comment on this. They were like, if anything, the War Games men's match should have been the Wyatt Six and the MFTs. They at least had some sort of like faction versus faction problem, you know, whereas everything else was just thrown together.
War Games is supposed to be your
main event.
It's a main event type match, and nothing in Wyatt Six or MFT screams main event, except maybe the show main event.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Talk about hot takes. Damn.
Scalding hot there.
Scolding hot. Yeah, I think this is a crazy take. I if anything, I want us to get further and further away from this idea of themed PLEs, as far away as humanly possible. The only ones that I think you and I can both agree on that should probably stay are Royal Rumble and maybe Elimination Chamber, because they kind
Money
of
in the Bank.
Yeah, but you could bring them back to WrestleMania. In fact, I kind of would prefer that, because you end up having a lot of people that aren't on the card, and that is a perfect way of getting them into it, you know? So I don't know. I'm okay with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view or PLE. I'm okay with it. But I think Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber are kind of the only ones for me that are like, yep. Yeah, those make sense. You know, it's the lead up to Mania. You've got your two ways of getting your champions, number one contenders. Those are fine. But like Hell in a Cell, Fatal 4-Way, War Games, those need to be spread out when they're needed, not
just used as needed.
not fitting in a storyline to fit into this themed pay-per-view. Like it's just, or PLE. It's just, that's shoehorning, and that's terrible. You know, it's convenient booking. It's dumb. You know, at first when they did the first War Games on the main card, it was really novel, but like every year it gets worse and worse with like the William Regal showing up going, War Games! And it's like, wow, we didn't see that coming. You know, it's like, if you do it when it makes sense, then it's more of a surprise, you know? Like when CM Punk and Drew McIntyre had their Hell in a Cell. It was like, oh, okay. That makes total sense for this feud. Cool.
Like, there's a reason for this Hell in a Cell match.
Exactly. All right. So we both disagree with this hot take, I would say.
Yes.
This is a crazy idea. Please don't do this, WWE. All right. Next up. I don't know why they're doing this. Readjusting. This is from Kid Gamer. What's a hot take you heavily stand by? My hot take I heavily stand by is the main eventing night one of WrestleMania should not count as main eventing of WrestleMania. The only way you can say you main evented WrestleMania is if you officially competed in the last match of the show completely, so night two. A main event is a match that closes the show. Night one only closes up the night, not the show completely. So this probably stems from when CM Punk got the main event on night one last year, and he was so happy that he main evented. But did he really? Did he main event?
No.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The night one main event is always the sub main event. It just is. It just is. If you look at every single time they've done a night one and night two, the night two one is always your star power main event. It's your big match. When did they start doing two nights? Was that COVID?
Technically it was the one in the Performance Center.
Right. So the
36.
So the 2021.
But I mean, that was because of COVID.
Yeah, but then they liked it. And they kept it. So what was the main event of the first one within crowd? I don't remember what the main event of 2020 was, because it was such a garbage show with no crowd. But was it?
I think it was Bianca and Sasha.
That was night one.
Night one.
And night two was
36. No, 37.
37. Yeah. What was it? Was it Roman, Daniel Bryan, and no? I think that was I think it was the triple threat. Yeah, Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Roman. I think. Or was that 38? No. Could have been 38.
37. Yeah, Bianca and Sasha night 1, and yeah, you were right. Roman, Edge, and Daniel Bryan night 2. Yep.
So out of those two, what do you think was the bigger match? It's the triple threat. It was Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the WrestleMania 38? Which one was that one? That one was KO and Stone Cold on night 1. And then what main evented that WrestleMania on night 2?
Brock and Roman.
Did it really?
Yep.
Wow.
Brock and Roman.
And Roman won that one, right?
Yeah, Roman. Yep. Yeah.
Was that when he unified the titles?
Yeah, that was the unification match.
Okay. And then we had Cody, Roman on night 2 the following year, and the tag titles in the night 1.
Night 1, yeah.
And then 40 was the tag team match with Rock and Seth and Cody and Roman, and then Roman and Cody. So like consistently, you can see that the second night is clearly the main event. It's obvious as sin. So I completely agree with this take. Completely agree.
Now, if you go by the wording that they've used every year for the Royal Rumble, the winner of the women's match, that title match, should main event night 1.
Yeah.
And the winner of the men's match should main event night 2, or vice versa. Because every year the wording is
main event
the winner,
WrestleMania.
It's the main event WrestleMania.
And you know what? That is the way that it should be, in my opinion. The main events of those two, not necessarily the Royal Rumble winners. If they want to book it that way, that's fine. But if they want to have two main events, quote unquote, then it should be the best women's match on one night and the best men's match on the other. You know what I'm saying? That way it is two main events. The women always have a main event and the men always have a main event. That way it is a main event. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
That to me, I would be like, okay, they're both main events. But you can't have it where it's like, it's both men, it's both the same division, but one's you know, yeah. I would say if they were to do that, then I would be okay with that. And that way, also, you can swap the women to night 2 if you need to, and the men on night 1 if the women's match is just a bigger match. You could do that.
Sure.
So I definitely agree with this hot take, and I think that maybe they should think about making each main event one for women, one for men. I think that would be a good idea. All right, let's move on to the next one. And of course, it does its little zoomy thing. Undertaker's WrestleMania streak was overrated, says Curiously Perplexed. It was cool when he went 10-0, but most years it overshadowed his matches and felt like inflated importance. Whoa. Interesting. So let's break this down. When he went 10-0, that was against Ric Flair at WrestleMania 18. That was his match, and that is the first time that he acknowledged the streak. Because I guess somebody said in the back at that WrestleMania, he was like, "Hey, if you go over Flair tonight, you're gonna be 10-0," and he was like, "Really? Oh." So then at the end of the match, after he beat Rick, as he was exiting the ring, I don't know if you remember this, but he looks at his hands and he goes,
"Yeah,
10." And then after that, that's when things clicked. That's when everything was like, okay, the streak is on. Which is why I think they went with that handicap match the next year. I think it was against
right.
Big Show and
A-Train and Big Show.
Yeah, because they were like, let's double down on this and see what happens. And then it was off to the races at that point. But most years it overshadowed his matches and felt like inflated importance. I I don't think so. I don't think it's inflated importance. I think it was important because of the respect that Undertaker had. And it almost felt like a main event sometimes where it was like, is he going to lose? Finally, you know? With that being said, though, there were certain years where it was like, oh, because of the streak, it was like, oh, he's not. We know who's winning this match. You know what I'm saying? There was definitely some duds.
I mean, so break down his statement, right? It was cool when he went 10-0. Right. So let's take a look at the first 10 opponents.
Oh, God.
Where it was cool.
Yeah, where it was cool. Here we go. Can't wait for this.
Jimmy Snuka, 1991.
Okay. All right. Good.
Jimmy Snuka's on the downslide. Easily, right? Jake Roberts, 1992. Okay. Giant Gonzalez, 1993.
Ooh. That was a bad one. So we're 2-1.
King Kong Bundy, 1995.
I've never seen that match. How was it? Do you remember it?
Probably not good.
Probably not good. So we're 3-1. We have three bads. Oh no, sorry.
2-2.
2-2. Yeah, 2-2.
Diesel, 1996.
It was okay. It was somewhere in the middle. So I'd say it was good, I guess.
Like Psycho Sid.
Ooh, that was bad, right? Wasn't that all kinds of terrible?
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, so we're 3-3.
Kane. First one against Kane.
I mean, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
4-3.
Big Boss Man, Hell in a Cell.
Oh, really bad. So 4-4.
Triple H. That was the False Count Anywhere, the no DQ one, right?
It wasn't technically no DQ. It just ended up being a ref bump and like went to chaos. But it was great. So that's 5.
Basically, yeah. And then 10-0, Ric Flair.
So 7-5. 7 good ones, 5 duds.
No, we're at 10. It says 7-5. That's 12.
How did I get to that?
Snuka, dud. Roberts, meh. Giant Gonzalez, dud. King Kong Bundy, meh. Diesel, good. Sid, meh. I've got it probably
over 50%
6
bad.
Dud, 4 good. Yeah. But then when they now they finally bring attention to the streak, you get A-Train and Big Show the next year.
Which was okay.
When Nathan Jones comes out towards the end. Kane, again, in Madison Square Garden.
Which was
WrestleMania
cool.
20. Yeah. Randy Orton.
Which is amazing.
Yep.
That was the first time where people went, streak might break.
Mark Henry in a casket match.
That was a complete dud.
Batista.
That was great. That was 23. That was a great match.
That was for the heavyweight title.
Yep. Edge was next. Which apparently was a great match to some people. I thought it was fine. But I think
it was fine.
I think the majority think it's good.
Next year, Shawn, WrestleMania 25.
One of the best matches of all time. Literally.
WrestleMania 26, Shawn.
Also,
again.
Fantastic match. Yeah.
Streak versus career.
Yeah.
Next year, Triple H, No Holds Barred.
Fantastic match.
Year after that, Triple H again.
The Hell in a Cell.
The end of an era match. Yeah.
Incredible match.
And then the year after that, CM Punk.
Which was fucking underrated and so good. Amazing match. That may have been one of his best matches. Punk and Taker. Like, it's really good. And then you kind of go downhill from there.
Well, I mean, then after that's when the actual streak ended.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Lesnar. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this hot take's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's a hot take, but I don't think it's correct. It was cooler up until he beat Ric Flair. And then it was like, best years were the best ones to come after that, man.
I mean, it's not like he was in 2006? I'm sorry, 2013 going up against, I don't know, Darren Young or Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, someone that's a mid-carder.
Yeah, he wasn't going up against garbage. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it overshadowed his matches or felt like inflated importance at all. I thought it was amazing, and I thought the streak shouldn't have ended, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he should have.
You think he should have kept going?
No,
you liked it ending?
I think it was all right to beat him.
Yeah, it's difficult in hindsight because you don't know what the other path is. Certainly right. A memorable moment when he lost.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Don't ask me why it zooms out. Level-Based Gaming says, Cody Rhodes is average to me. His mic skills are average. John Cena crushed him every time they went head-to-head. His ring work just doesn't impress me. He has few moves that he does. Never has a deep arsenal of moves. Theme song is the only good thing about him.
Well, I can't say I agree with everything about
it. No, apparently not. Is Cody Rhodes average? No, he's definitely not average.
No, he's well above average.
Yeah, he's well above average. He's just uninteresting right now. I thought he was very interesting until he won the title, and then after that, it was kind of like, okay, it's Super Rhodes, it's Super Cena, where it's like, is he at this level yet, or should he have been given some more challenges along the way? I don't know.
I think he's safe.
He's very safe, and he's a good bet for the company as a corporation to have as their champion. So, it's one of those things where if he wasn't the champion, I think people would probably still like him more. But the fact that he's champion, I think, is what more bugs people than anything else. That being said, though, he hasn't really had any 5-star classic matches since he joined WWE, aside from his match with Cena at SummerSlam, and he had a great one with Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble.
What other ones have I liked?
I mean, you could say his WrestleMania 40 with Roman Reigns was good, but it wasn't really a match. It was more of a giant amalgamation of sports entertainment.
The Hell in a Cell with Seth.
Yeah, that was good. Impressive for somebody with a fucking ripped pec.
Yeah, with a torn titty.
Torn titty. Yeah, but otherwise it's like nothing really stands out in his career so far. His debut match with Seth was also good at WrestleMania 37. Yeah.
8.
Is it 8? No. Is it?
I think.
Could be 8.
38. Because 39 he won the was when he faced Roman the first time, right?
Yeah. As far as having a deep
40
arsenal,
was when he won it.
Yeah, as far as having deep arsenal moves, no, he doesn't really. His best days are definitely behind him. But he's also probably protecting himself. He's trying to get longevity now.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has more of an arsenal of moves than what he shows every week.
Definitely.
I mean, you look at AJ Styles. AJ Styles does too. A lot of people do. They
break them out when they need to.
Don't break them out when they need to. There's a lot of moves that they do in AEW that they do on the indies. They they don't do them because they're safer not to.
Yeah. And it also lessens
You know,
the importance of those moves too, right? Like look at AEW. They try to have 5-star classics all the time, and if you do that, then they're no longer 5-star classics. They're
right.
They're not special anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I can get why people don't like Cody, but I don't think he's average by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, a lot of his promos generally are safe and average.
Mm-hmm.
When he came out before War Games, when he was standing on the announce table, calling out Brock Lesnar, calling out Drew, calling out everybody, that promo was really good because it sounded passionate. It didn't sound produced.
Yeah, he did have a really good one this past SmackDown. I don't know if you saw it on Drew.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'd recommend you see it. It's short and to the point and sweet and aggressive. It was really good. All right.
I mean, he's like Hogan. He doesn't need to do he doesn't need to do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like Cena.
He does what he needs to do. He does as much as he needs to do.
Yep. I agree.
But the theme song, he's completely wrong about the theme song.
I don't think it's a bad song. I just think it's an overplayed song at this point. That's kind of the gist. Because when he initially debuted and when he was with AEW, that song was a banger. But now that you've heard it for 5 years,
and it's not about the whoa. It's all about just the whoa now.
Yeah, that's also a problem. Yeah. Okay. From General Estimate 555. Just watched the full Bloodline story up until WrestleMania 40, and Jay should have beat Roman at SummerSlam. The story was perfect, and they ruined it with Jimmy turning heel. So I think they're referring to when Jay turned face for the first time, I think. This was like after the Hell in a Cell match that he had with Roman, I think.
This was the tribal rules match or something.
No, I think that I don't think they did that until 40. I thought, and then they replicated it.
This was SummerSlam 2023. Tribal Combat, yeah.
Tribal Combat,
SummerSlam 2023. Roman versus Jay.
Huh. Okay.
For the title.
When
Jimmy came out at the end in the hood and super kicked Jay.
I do remember
and then
that.
Unveiled himself.
I do remember that. That was an epic moment. Situations like this are really hard to kind of say if Jay winning would have been the right thing to do at the time, because we know what we had after, which was just the incredible main event that was WrestleMania 40 and Roman's incredible reign as champion at 1,300 days or something crazy like that. So
yeah,
would I have liked to have seen what would have happened if Jay won the title at that time? Yeah, that I would like to know what would have happened, but I don't think I would trade it for what we know what ended up happening. That's kind of my take.
I mean, obviously this hot take was a lot more recent than what that match was, or than SummerSlam 2023. Had Jimmy turning heel and then Jimmy and Jay having the match at WrestleMania that they did the following year, had that gone better,
yeah,
he may not have had quite the hot take.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing as how that match was hot garbage shit, the Jimmy versus Jay match, yeah, it was
bad.
Like probably one of the worst WrestleMania matches ever. I think that added to his fuel for the hot take.
Yeah. This was 3 months ago, so he's had time to ruminate on it. But he also just rewatched everything or watched it for the first time. I'm not sure if he's just doesn't watch WWE or why he just finished watching the story. But yeah, I get why someone would say that though. I get why someone would want to know. You know. All right, not the craziest take in the world. Not the craziest take.
I still disagree.
Yeah, from Forward AD 3434. Some of these people's names are just so bad. Like, what does that even mean? BlueSky's theme music is awful and unfitting. Love her as a performer, though. I would agree. Her theme song sucks. It was good for her as a heel, but with her popularity exploding the way it has, it doesn't sound like a
Who are you?
A face theme. You like her theme?
Who are you? Yes.
Like it just it's cool. Like I like the song. I just don't think it fits her anymore. Kind of like the same way, for whatever reason, they brought back Kairi Zane's pirate theme. And I was like, she's a heel. Why does she have this poppy music? It's weird.
Yeah, with Kairi, it feels like I'm watching Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. She got to bring that wheel back. Remember the wheel she used to bring out and spin it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she should have brought that out at War Games to use that as a weapon.
Right? Yeah, boom. Yeah, I don't think her theme music is awful. I just don't think it fits her as a face. So I half agree with.
I like it.
All right.
Nope.
Fair enough.
We disagree.
Yeah. What's up next here? We got Numbers 246. God, these people's names are terrible, man. Roman should have lost the Tribal Chief matchup to Solo. An angry, desperate Roman going after a title with Heyman pulling strings would have been interesting to watch. So that was also at SummerSlam, right?
No, this was Netflix Raw.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, this was Netflix Raw.
Before WrestleMania 41? Yeah.
Yeah, before this year. Yeah, that was the beginning of this year.
Roman should have lost the Tribal Chief matchup to Solo. An angry, desperate Roman going after a title would have been interesting to watch. I mean, I don't think he would get an opportunity at the title if he lost that match. And to be fair, no. I don't think he's had a title opportunity since then anyway. So.
No, he's not gotten a title match since he lost it.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago. Well, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, and that will change soon, I think, based on all the teasing going on. But we'll get to that at a later date. Should he have lost the Tribal Chief matchup? I think it would. I think it would have made for much more interesting television if he did, and it would have helped Solo because he's had a weird career. Solo, he was steadily rising, and then he took over Roman's position after he went on hiatus, and he rose even further from there. And then he went, and then he hit a wall at some point where he just kept losing. Didn't he have like 4 or 5 title matches, something like that? Solo just kept having title matches. And he kept losing all of them.
U.S. title matches,
even WWE championship matches because he faced Cody. Yeah. And then he went on hiatus again, and then came back with the MFTs after WrestleMania 41, I think.
Yeah.
So like at this time, I think it would have given him a good boost. Again, hindsight's 2020, and not knowing what would have happened after that or how it would have been booked is a tough sell. But I really like Solo. I think he's a little underrated. I think the MFTs thing right now is terrible.
Yeah, I think the booking sense has kind of tainted that. Yeah. Like if there was different booking for him, if he was booked stronger since then, they wouldn't have had this numbers 246 or numbers spelled out, numbers. wouldn't have had this hot take.
Yeah.
I think basically he's got this hot take because of Solo's booking since then.
And I'm not sure why he's saying an angry, desperate Roman going after a title would have been interesting to watch. That part, I don't understand. You don't get rewarded for losing, so I don't know why that was his idea. So, do I think he should have lost the Tribal Chief match? I would be interested to see him having lost the match, but I have no idea how to respond to the second part of this hot take. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think it would have been interesting to see Roman fall and have to figure out how to get back, to the top. He's kind of just stayed at the top and just not gone after titles.
Yeah.
So it would have been more beneficial for Solo to win. But
for sure.
In hindsight, hindsight's 2020. All right, next up. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name. No fucking idea. These names are terrible. There are too many brawls with referees, security, and GMs intervening. They happen every week now, sometimes twice on the same show. Yep, I agree with that one. It happens a lot now.
It's not really a hot take.
No, that's not a hot take at all. I completely agree with it. Remember when we had all kinds of crazy shit happen backstage and there would be no referees and no security and no GMs? Now
lazy booking.
Yeah, now they just show up all the time to stop things from happening, and it's like, let them happen. It's more interesting. We finally got that on Raw last week, even though it was a terrible Raw with LA Knight getting squashed on top of the car. But they still showed up. Just too late. For whatever reason.
Lazy booking.
Yeah, it's terribly lazy. Where's the creativity? I don't know. So, I think we both agree with this one.
Yeah.
RM Zenano. Whatever the heck your name is. Jonathan Isaac is GOAT. I think is how you say that. Every show should begin with the intro and pyro. I hate when they skip that. Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
9 times out of 10, Raw just starts. It just starts. You get the backstage thing of people arriving, and then it just goes into whatever. There's no pyro and intro and get excited anymore.
Yeah, you get the then, now, forever together little thing.
I hate that signature.
And then you get a video package. A 2-minute video package, and then the intro to the announcers, and then you get the people walking in from earlier in the day.
Yeah, it's brutal.
And then you get the
it's boring.
The entrance, the first entrance.
Doesn't get you fired up. I have burned into my memory Jim Ross starting talking after you get the Raw theme song, and then the pyro, and then you get welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are sold out in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and we got a great show for you tonight. Jerry the King Lawler, Jim Ross, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get all that shit. Now you get Joe Tessitore going, and there's.
It's like I
there's Bianca Belair.
I can't even tell you what the Raw theme song is right now.
It's that horrible it's like a hip hop rap thing. I don't even know what it is. It's garbage. It's terrible.
I can go back and name and picture like 4 or 5 Raw themes. Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People for SmackDown.
Oh my God, that was so good. Yeah, that was fucking sick. Even the fucking Nickelback one was better than the crap they have now. Burn it to the ground tonight.
Yeah.
You know? Whenever they do, I think I've said this before, but anytime they do the Raw anniversary show, where they do like the red, white, and blue ropes, and they do like the 1990s Raw set, I'm like, why are you doing that set? Why are you not doing the Attitude Era set with the gigantic Jumbotron and the ramp that comes down and then the best Raw theme song? You know, like,
yeah.
And that musical and that voiceover intro that no one knows what they're saying. You know that one? Like, use that shit. Oh. So high. Yeah. Completely agree with this.
Yeah.
Completely agree with
it.
Yep. Especially and for WrestleMania too. Man, they used to have some just dope ass pyro at WrestleMania. Amazing stuff. Go back and watch WrestleMania 23's opening pyro and video package set. Holy crap. If that doesn't give you chills, you're not a wrestling fan. That is amazing. That is the best opening for a WrestleMania of all time. And then like WrestleMania 24 when they did fireworks in the outdoor arena for the first time. Do you remember Batista's entrance at WrestleMania 24 when he came out and the red and white fireworks were going off behind him?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was sick. And the lighting. And you're right, they're just so fucking lazy now with the entrances and the pyro and everything. You guys make billions. Spend some of it on the presentation of the show, please.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how many we have left. Let's see. DA6 for the win says TK, which is Tony Khan, shouldn't have bought ROH and should have kept his focus solely on AEW.
I disagree with that.
Why?
Because if he didn't buy it, WWE was going to for the video library.
Yeah. But you would rather AEW have it than WWE?
I'd rather WWE not have everything.
Well,
not have the entire history of pro wrestling, pretty much. Now, do I wish Tony would have done a lot more with Ring of Honor? Yeah, definitely. Do I think he has failed having it? Yeah. But I'd rather him have that video footage than WWE.
Yeah, it is mind-boggling to me that they didn't merge Ring of Honor with AEW in a way that felt like two brands of the same company. You know what I mean? Like they have, like AEW's got Dynamite and Collision. Why did you do Collision? You should have done ROH. You should have just made it an ROH show. And then it could have been equivalent to Raw and SmackDown for you guys. They could have been AEW and ROH. Instead, they went with AEW and NXT, basically. That's what ROH basically is. It's NXT. If that. It's not even that. It's not even a farm for them. Like, it's basically a place where they're like, we don't have time for you guys on this show, on AEW Dynamite or Collision, so we'll put you on ROH so at least you're employed and doing something. That's kind of what ROH feels like.
Seems like it.
Like, what a shitty business decision that is. So, yeah, I think I would disagree as well. I'm on the fence, actually. Because I'd be interested to see what WWE did with ROH.
They would have just
absorbed it.
Bought it for the library. Yep.
Well, it's tough. Yeah. If they were just going to buy it for the library, that does kind of suck.
Yeah,
that being said, though,
that's all they would have done for it.
But if they put that on Netflix, I'd be a happy camper.
Yeah.
Although they didn't put the Evolve stuff on Netflix, so they did buy Evolve, and none of that's in the history in their vault or whatever.
Right.
All right. What we got? The MTM 45. What? You guys can't come up with a name without putting a number in it? You for real?
Sam Cole 2K.
But at least that makes some semblance of sense. You know, what's the 45 mean in MTM? The MTM, like, what does that mean? I don't know. Maybe he can explain it. Should Darby Allin dethrone Samoa Joe for the AEW World Title? AEW just uploaded Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe from Dynamite in 2022 to their YouTube channel. These two had an incredible rivalry in AEW over the TNT title. Chemistry is off the charts. How do you feel about Darby eventually taking the World Championship from Samoa Joe?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually what happens, to be honest with you.
Absolutely not.
Do I think it should happen? I don't know. If they're gonna hand Darby the title at some point, they can't do it against somebody huge. And Samoa Joe's he's a little lower on the ladder to me in terms of star power. So if they're gonna do it to somebody, Joe wouldn't be a terrible idea. You know, and you know he's gonna lose it in like a no DQ crazy street fight glass match. So sure.
Nope.
Well, nope. You just don't like Darby. You're a Darby hater.
I'm a Darby hater.
There you go. There you go. Is that literally the only reason?
No, I just don't see him as world title for what AEW says they are. We're the best wrestle.
But you don't think he deserves it for everything he's given to the company? Even if it's just a short title reign. You know, they do that all the time in WWE. They're like, here you go.
Should he beat Joe for it? Should he beat Joe for it? No, I don't think.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think there would be Moxley. Beat Moxley for it. The only reason I wouldn't
but that means
say
Moxley
that
have to win again. I don't want that.
Is because Moxley would have to win it again.
Damn it. Yeah.
That would mean that Moxley would have to win it again.
No. I say no, sir.
I mean, who should Darby beat for it? MJF. Yeah, I mean, as far as who's on the roster right now that would be high enough quality opponent for it, MJF.
Where are you, MJF? Where are you?
So, I think he's coming back next week.
Why? I mean,
because
next week would be tomorrow, as of this posting.
It's just a regular Dynamite. However, Dynamite next week or tomorrow, when this goes up, has the Dynamite. What's it called? Whatever that damn ring.
The damn ring. Oh, the Dynamite ring. The Dynamite Diamond ring that MJF has.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the hell match is it called?
Is it like the Dynamite the Dynamite Diamond tournament or the Diamond?
That Battle Royal.
Oh, so you think MJF's going to be a surprise entrant?
Well, he's the only one that's ever won that ring.
So why would they take it away from him?
How would they have that match without him?
Yeah, and why would you give that gimmick to someone else?
Right.
Unless they're giving it to someone else so that he can feud with them over the ring. That sounds like an AEW thing to do.
No, both of them sound like an AEW thing to do.
It's true.
Honestly.
It's true. All right. Let's see. Do we have any more? We do. From Radio SD FES. What would be your opinion if the Iron Survivor Challenge replaced the Elimination Chamber as the event leading up to WrestleMania? Currently, Elimination Chamber matches have been adapted to I can't speak. What the fuck is happening? Am I having a stroke? Holy fuck. Okay, let's try this again.
Are you stroking it?
Whoa. Whoa. Here comes Santa Claus. Currently, Elimination Chamber matches have been adapted to determine challengers for other world titles not chosen by the Royal Rumble winners. Title defenses inside the chamber are the only option, so major victories and championship wins have been sidelined solely for the booker's convenience. On the other hand, the Iron Survivor Challenge is excellent for introducing challengers to the top title. Given its format, the winning wrestler benefits either through a dominant performance or by using their ingenuity to gain more points, and since these matches were created specifically to determine a title challenger, they are perfect for fulfilling the current purpose of Elimination Chamber. Imagine the quality of the Iron Survivor matches with the talent on the main rosters. Meanwhile, the Elimination Chamber, like Hell in a Cell, would be used when necessary, in this case when a dominant, cheating, or stoic champion has too many challengers and is forced to defend their title inside the structure.
A lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to Radio STFES, fucking stupid name. Kudos for having a nice breakdown of everything here. So, do I think it should replace the Elimination Chamber? There's positives and negatives.
We talked about this. Well, not about replacing it, but
yeah, the idea.
We talked about having this
on the main roster.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we talked about using this for a title or on the main roster.
Well, let's look at the positives first before we look at the negatives. So the positives of switching it is the chances of an injury happening right before WrestleMania decrease because you're not having an Elimination Chamber match. So that's a positive thing. It's not a cop-out last-minute title switch. You know, if they do it for the title, because they usually do have a title match in the Mania, right? It's usually like, well, do they anymore? I don't know if they do anymore. Isn't it just? Well, do they just do a number one contenders match, right?
For the
in the chamber? Yeah. It's no longer
generally,
for the title anymore.
Generally the winner of the chamber gets the other title match, the other main title match.
And sometimes they have a tag title match, I think, in there too, once or twice. But most of the time, yeah, it's a number one.
I know the one year they had a U.S. title was up for grabs in the chamber.
Yeah, that I don't agree with. That doesn't make any sense to me. The title's not elevated enough to put it in the chamber for me. I mean, the Iron Survivor Challenge, to me, is harder to pull off well than an Elimination Chamber match. So that's a little bit of a knock against it because it requires really good booking, really good producing. Because nobody gets eliminated, right? It's a little easier to navigate the producing of an Elimination Chamber match because you can take people out as the match goes on. They're just gone, right? Whereas an Iron Survivor, it just gets more complicated as the match goes on. So there is that. But what I want to see it swapped out, and what I want to see Elimination Chamber randomly brought back when necessary, like Hell in a Cell. I don't know.
This chamber's 6 people.
Yeah. Iron's 5. You could have 6 though. So there's nothing saying that they have to limit it to 5.
Right. I mean, chamber you kind of have to have 6 because you got 4 pods, 1 in each corner.
Yeah. They've had 7 before, where 3 people start.
Okay.
But you have to have at least 6.
Yeah. Oh, you're pretty much tied to 4 pods on a chamber match, plus however many people start.
I wouldn't be
Iron
against them.
Survivor, you could have as little as 4 or as many as 7, 8, whatever.
Yeah.
Just depends on how long you want to go.
I wouldn't be against them trying this, but for whatever reason, my instinct is to keep the chamber where it is.
Me too. Is for an elimination chamber match as needed, to where it fits a story, to where it fits a program going on, would require at least 6 people to be involved. You don't really get that many people unless it's some kind of a team or a faction. Unless it's something like Dragunov right now with his little cutesy thing he's got with Tommaso Ciampa calling him a jackass. And then you've got, Carmelo Hayes jumping up and, jumping in front of Ciampa for a title match. You got whoever else jumping up in front of Ciampa for a title match. You could throw 6 of them into a elimination chamber match for Dragunov's U.S. Open title.
Yeah. But that's pretty hard
You're not really going to have...
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, taking it out of that...
You're not really going to have many stories involving 6 people
in a single
to where they're all fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would feel very forced if you didn't have it as a lead up to WrestleMania, because it makes total sense as a number 1 contendership leading into WrestleMania thing, where it's like, yeah, people would volunteer to go in the chamber because the winner goes on to WrestleMania. So like, why wouldn't you? Whereas if you just did it, yeah, it would be a really hard sell to find a place to put that match elsewhere. Whereas the Iron Survivor can be used kind of anytime, really. Anytime you need to figure out a number 1 contender, you can kind of just break that out if you really wanted to.
Even still, that's lazy too.
But it is lazy too. I agree.
To use it like that. I think having that as an annual thing
for NXT.
I mean, right now it's right now it's deadline. It's that deadline on NXT. I think having that is a good thing. Having it as an annual thing, but to replace Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I think I'm with you.
To have Elimination Chamber do something else? No.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Would you like to see Iron Survivor on Raw or SmackDown in any other capacity? Or do you think it should just remain an NXT exclusive?
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Your camera's low, by the way.
Not at the main event level.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool to use for US and Intercontinental stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see Jay. I don't want to see Cody. I don't want to see Roman. I don't want to see your top people.
Yeah.
In an Iron Survivor Challenge, where, we had 6 falls in 25 minutes on the men's Iron Survivor Challenge last week.
Yeah.
You're not going to have 6 falls at the main event level, with guys like Jay and Cody and Roman and Punk and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker. You're not going to have that many falls like that. It would be better suited for like a U.S. title match.
Yeah, it's a much better way of like bringing people up, I feel like, rather than using established stars.
Right.
So I agree with you. Yeah. Sorry, radio. You put up a good fight with with your little mini essay here, but I don't think I can agree with you. Don't think I can agree. All right, I think we have one left from Mad Love for You. A little bit better. Still kind of terrible, but a little bit better. You're in charge of creative. What is Cena's send-off year? Sorry if this has been overly discussed, but I feel he deserved better. Cena was my guy for my generation, despite the hate era for him. For me, I would have had him win the WWE Championship clean and no heel turn against Cody. Then he would have gone on to have matches against the very top stars of Raw and SmackDown alike, but always retaining against his opponent. Then in his very last match, he would win and retire with the belt to take home. This would allow WWE to introduce a newly designed WWE title, hopefully with a smaller WWE logo on the belt and not smack dab big as hell in the center. Personal preference. His final bow to a blowout of pyro and applause. John would leave knowing how much he was appreciated by the fans in the company. Keeping in mind that this is being recorded before Cena's last match, just to put that out there, we have not seen Saturday night's main event yet. So we don't know how it ends. But with what we know so far, I'm okay with how most of it went, to be honest with you. Now that I've had time to kind of marinate on it, there's just been a few things that I would take and be like, what the fuck? Why did you choose to do this? This was stupid. Like the whole Travis Scott thing, stupid. Delete him from history. Just delete him. Number one. Number two, how lazy as fuck was his face turn? He just gets beat up by Cody and he's like, "Oh, I'm better now. I'm back to being normal me." Why wasn't this a face turn at SummerSlam? Why did this have to be a face turn on a SmackDown before SummerSlam? SummerSlam with Cody and Cena should have been a gradual he turns face. He should have been questioning himself throughout the match, and then finally at the end he goes to cheat. He goes to do his low blow, or he goes to do his title shot hit on Cody, and he goes, "I can't do it." Cody takes advantage, wins clean, no dirty tricks, and then Cody shakes his hand. Cena gets his, he's clearly back. Back to his normal self. And he goes on to have the matches that he ended up having, except we're with Lesnar. Fuck that match. He needed to face someone else other than Lesnar. That was garbage. No payoff. Completely stupid. Other than those three things, I really liked his retirement tour. That's my thoughts. So I don't think it needed to do this. Personally.
Win it clean and no heel turn. I disagree with that. I don't have a problem with the heel turn. No. The heel turn itself at Chamber was fantastic.
Amazing.
Rock, Travis Scott, and all. Right? The only thing that killed the heel turn was having Travis Scott at WrestleMania.
Instead of The Rock. Or both.
Or both.
Yeah.
If you don't have Travis Scott, the heel turn, there's still no problem with it. Mm-hmm. You have having Travis Scott without The Rock was the shits.
Yeah, think about this. For the rest of eternity, we will know that Cena's 17th championship win was in partly due to Travis Scott. How fucking shitty is that? I just choose to delete him from my memory. He's just gone. He was never there.
Yeah.
When I watch the Elimination Chamber and I watch WrestleMania, he just doesn't show up. He's not there. He's a figment of your imagination. It was the biggest stupid decision of all time.
Yeah.
Maybe not of all time, but it's fucking up there. It's really fucking up there.
You're right about the face turn.
Oh, they're so bad.
The way that they did it just blows my mind.
Oh, right.
It was really bad.
Like, that's how you do that?
Yeah. So, just turning against Cody. Then you would go on to have matches against very top stars. He did.
He did.
For the most part.
Most of it was reworked.
But always retaining against his opponent. I like the way they did it with the heel turn. That he cheated. That was fine. Always retaining against his opponent. That's what Cena always did. You know, it's not that he doesn't struggle, but doesn't matter going into the match. He always ends up winning. Mm-hmm. Being the good guy winning. Then his very last match, he would win and retire with the belt to take home. That would have been better had he done it heel.
Yeah, exactly.
And done it the way that he said he was going to.
Yeah, 100%. That would have been sick.
Now, design a new title belt. I could do without. Hopefully, with the smaller WWE logo. That's not going to happen.
They do need a new belt, though, really badly.
Now, the reason they've got the big logo in the center isn't for WWE.
Well,
it's for
advertising, basically.
It's for the Super Bowl winner. It's for the World Series winner.
Yeah, giving all those replica belts and stuff with the giant logo on the front.
Yep.
It's advertising.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's when they get the logo and give it to the Dodgers for winning the World Series. The Dodgers player holds up the title. What do they see? They see WWE. Right? That's why it's got the big logo in the center.
Yeah, it's gross.
Now, I do love me a big gold.
That's beauty.
Beautiful title, right? What do you not see? You don't see the big WWE logo.
Yeah.
That's why they don't have something like this.
Well, they do have the gold World Heavyweight title with the logo on it now, but they don't use it for what you're talking about. People don't get given that belt. Yeah. All right.
His final bow to the blowout and of pyro and applause. He'll still get that.
He'll still get that.
He'll still know how much, people love and appreciate him by the fans in the company.
He knows. He's not stupid.
I think they'll definitely go all out, but
I don't know about that. I'm still slightly worried about Saturday night's main event, but for everybody listening to this, it would have already occurred. So we'll get to that in our predictions episode.
And we have not done the predictions episode because this will come out after our predictions episode.
Yeah,
but before the results.
Yeah, this is being recorded before the predictions episode even gets recorded, let alone anything else. So, all right, I think that's it. That's it for Reddit hot takes. Hopefully, that was fun. I hope we'll probably do this again. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to collect some more each time we do this and have some more interesting takes. This was cool. So thank you to the WWE and AEW subreddits for contributing all of this good stuff. And you know what time it is? We end every run-in with WrestlePlay. So let's get on to that. Well, bam. Just like that, we're into WrestlePlay. So it looks like they have a new game called Guesser. I don't know.
Ooh.
We'll try that. Try that out. I don't know what it means. So it says, your goal is to find the mystery wrestler within 8 tries. Your guesses appear as cards showing roster, titles, gender, age, country, and weight class. Compare these details to narrow down your guess. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. So what do you do?
Click the question mark. Or click a card.
I think you type a wrestler's name and you get like sort of maybe some comparisons based on that wrestler. So like let's pick a wrestler that's really popular to compare it to. So like Roman Reigns.
Sure.
Okay. So we got the right gender. So it is a male. I don't know what the arrows mean here.
The one we're looking for is...
Yeah, what do the numbers mean, though? 40 is his age, I'm assuming. No, he's older
2
than
world
40.
titles, 1 singles. No.
Yeah, what do the numbers mean?
How old is it?
Yeah, Roman's way older than 40. There's no way he's 40.
No, I don't think he's older than 40.
Really?
I think he could. Yeah, no, he is 40.
He is 40?
He is
Roman Reigns is 40.
40.
Holy
Yes.
balls. That guy's got another 8 years left if he chooses to. That's crazy.
Okay. So my guess is the person we're looking for is older than 40.
Older than 40. Yeah, so what do the 6-2 and 1s mean?
Tag titles, he's had 1. Singles titles, he's had 2. And the person we're looking for has more?
He's not on Raw, I'm assuming, either. Because we didn't get the roster, so he's not on Raw.
Oh, yeah.
So it's probably a SmackDown or NXT guy, but it's not an NXT guy because there's no older people on NXT. So let's think of older folks on SmackDown. I mean, it could be Jey Uso. He's older than Roman, right? He's 46.
But Jay's Raw.
Could be Jimmy then, or no, Solo's young.
Oh no.
Let's think older. Drew. Could be Drew McIntyre. Is he older?
Oh, and he's not from the U.S.
Oh yeah, he's not from the. So it could be Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, try Drew. Drew's heavyweight though. I would assume Drew's heavyweight.
They might call him a super heavyweight. Well,
he's 275. I wouldn't say that's super heavyweight.
I mean, we have 12 guesses here, so
yeah.
Why don't we just see what we get with Drew? This is new.
All right.
We didn't get anything. Well, fuck. Drew's also 40. God damn it! I would have thought he was older.
Okay,
and they do consider him a
it
super
does have
heavyweight.
Drew as super heavyweight.
And it's not SmackDown. So AEW, maybe.
Kenny Omega.
Where's he
He's
from?
Canadian.
He's not Canadian, but he is 42. Whoever this is 42 years old.
I mean,
and
he's not AEW.
What the fuck? NXT or TNA? Could be TNA. 42 years old, not Canadian, not American, not Scottish.
Scottish.
So we're thinking could be Irish, could be English, could be Mexican.
Someone that's got, and is not a middleweight.
What the fuck? So it's a lightweight. It's got to be a lightweight.
Ray.
But Ray's on Raw. Unless they don't count.
Ray's Mexican. Ray's
that's
cruiserweight.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
It is a cruiserweight, though. Okay, so it is a cruiserweight. So a 42-year-old cruiserweight. Not from Mexico. Oh my god. Who is this guy from? And not on Raw, SmackDown, or AEW. So it's got to be TNA or NXT. Oh, I hope they don't put New Japan guys in here.
Or New Japan.
Because if it's Japan, we're in trouble. Do you want to put Okada to see if we get a? But he's
Okada's heavyweight though.
Yeah,
he's AEW. Wow.
A 42-year-old cruiserweight. Who's older? Could it be Chavo Guerrero? No, that's Mexican.
Hideo Itami. Kenta.
No, he's not in here at all.
What?
Hideo? Yeah, no. I put Hideo and Kenta. Yeah, he's not in here.
Do it all caps.
No.
What? Kenta's not. Oh, wow.
What about no, he's heavyweight. But it's not Mexican though. It's gotta
Okay,
be.
so
It's
less
gotta be
than
Japanese. Oh, what about Kota Ibushi? He's AEW though.
Yeah. Technically, he is.
Well,
So more than one.
If it's Japanese, we can at least eliminate that. This is
Yeah,
kind of like
that's true. That's
this
true.
is this is kind of like 20 questions, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Japan. He's had no world titles.
Oh wow, and no world titles.
But he has had other titles. So the first one is world titles. Okay, yeah. So it's world singles and tag. That's what these numbers are. World singles and tag.
Okay, so singles.
So he's got nothing.
He said,
he's had
more than 2 singles titles, but less than 8.
That's not fucking helpful at all.
He said more than 1 tag title, but more than 2, but less than 5.
We need to put someone from TNA in here to see if he's in TNA or NXT.
And he's older than 40.
He's 42, exactly. We know.
Okay, yeah, he's 42 exactly.
Right here. Yeah.
42-year-old Japanese wrestler.
We need.
If it's someone from New Japan, I don't know.
Yeah, can you think of anybody who's in New Japan only right now, not AEW? Like, I have no clues in New Japan. Well, we could be fucked. Let's try TNA and then NXT. Is there any Japanese people in TNA or NXT?
That Inamura guy, but I don't think he's that old.
Yeah, but it might give us like the roster.
Inamura? Sure, Inamura, Inamura.
Of course, he's not in there. Fuck.
Of course, he's not.
I don't think we're getting this, Joe. Like, I have no idea. Japanese cruiserweight. Who's 42. An old cruiserweight from Japan. I feel like we should know this, but...
Tajiri?
Sure. He's not in here. Fuck. How is Tajiri not in here? Oh my god. Oh, Ultimo Dragon?
Oh, he's older. He's much older.
But he might be like registered as in New Japan. Because we need a card.
He's much older than 42.
But we need a card to see if it's in New Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't think he's in New Japan.
Fuck. Who is in New Japan? Is there anybody in New Japan? Or is it just AEW?
EVIL. Evil.
There we go. It is New Japan. We're fucked.
All right.
We're fucked.
New Japan. Holy fuck.
GG.
Yep.
It's over.
That's a GG. Oh wow.
Do we just put in two guesses just to get to the end and find out who it is? Because I'm not gonna get this. I am not a New Japan. No, I'm not a New Japan.
I'm not new.
So let's see. Let's see. William Regal and Trick Williams. Ishimori? No idea who that is.
I had no idea.
Well, I really like that game.
I like it. Yeah, I like that.
That'll be fun to play. That'll be fun to play.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, the ladder. Here we go. We have a 2-minute timer. TLC's first 10 participants. Oh, we got this in the fucking bag, bro. Edge, Christian, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon, why is there no Devon Dudley? Thank you. TLC 2. Well, TLC.
Rhino.
They weren't actually in the match though. No.
Jericho.
Yeah. Was Benoit in one of them? I think he was.
Sure. That's right.
Oh, he's not even listed. He who shall not be named is not included.
Who shall not be named cannot be named.
Yeah. Who was in the one? I'm thinking of the one that was on SmackDown. That's the one that they're referring to here, I think.
I was on. Yeah, it was either SmackDown or Raw.
I know Benoit was in it, but who the other teams were, I don't know. Like maybe Shelton Benjamin. No.
Big Show.
No. It was a bunch of like. Oh, Eddie maybe. No.
Ray.
No.
Chavo.
No, it was before all these guys. It was like during the earliest Ruthless Aggression era. That's when this occurred. TLC 4 or whatever it was, or TLC 3. I think it was. It was on SmackDown. It was during the Big Fist set.
Oh yeah,
Fist coming through the set.
The Marilyn Manson Beautiful People.
Yeah,
theme.
It was that era. But who else was in the match? Oh well, we were out of time. Kane, Hurricane, and RVD. There it is. Connections. Hard mode. All right, we got Buddy Matthews, Rollins, Julia Hart, Ishimori. Of course we see him in here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Gail Kim, Brody King, Bianca Belair, Eric Young, Sami Zayn, Roddy Piper, Cody Rhodes. Somebody named Gabriel.
Justin Gabriel.
Is that who that is? He has long hair now? Holy shit. The Rock, Pac, Aleister Black, and Matt Jackson. Okay.
Well, obviously, Buddy Matthews, Julia Hart, Aleister Black, and Brody King. It's going to be your House of Black. Yep.
Whoops. Black, King, Buddy. Okay. Is
that Eric Young or is that Darren Young?
Eric.
Okay.
I mean, Rollins, Rhodes, The Rock were in WrestleMania 40, but Roman's not in here, so that's not it. Gail Kim's throwing me off, and so is Piper.
Ishimori's throwing me off, too.
Yeah.
The fact there's only 2 women throws me off.
It could be... No. It can't be them. Oh. No.
Can't... No.
So these...
Zayn?
These guys here main evented night 1 of WrestleMania. None of the others have.
Kim, Zayn, Piper, and Young.
Kim, Zayn, Piper.
They're all Canadian.
Oh, damn. Nice. Okay. Well, their mind goes out the window there because you took Zayn from me.
I'm sorry. I would never want to take Zayn from anybody. I would give him away.
It's got to be these 4. Because 4 of them are WWE and 4 of them are AEW. It's got to be, right? But what would it be? Oh, fuck off.
2K cover star. So what the hell are these tag champions?
450 splash? Holy fuck. Well, we got that without any errors. Wow. All right. And finally, WrestleGrid. Okay, the Wyatt family ones, we should get these ones pretty easily. Someone from the Wyatt family who beat Orton one-on-one in a pay-per-view. Bray? Does that count?
Bray.
Yeah. Someone from the Wyatt family who was a WWE champion other than Bray.
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, no.
Randy Orton.
Randy. Okay. So those ones are easy. Okay. IC champ that beat Orton one-on-one in a pay-per-view.
Jericho.
Yeah. Nice call. IC champion and WWE champion. Okay. I mean, that could be a million people. Like, Big Show.
Sammy.
No, he's not been WWE champion. You crazy.
Oh, no, he hasn't. You're right.
You crazy, Sami Zayn, not be WWE champion. Fuck that shit. It's gotta be
Cena.
Big Show would fit in there. There we go. Someone who's been ROH champion and IC champion.
Sammy.
Sammy's been ROH champion? Nope.
El Generico. Kevin.
There you go. Okay. AW tag champ that beat Orton one-on-one in a pay-per-view. Cody?
He won tag champ.
He never won the tag champs?
No.
He never won it with Dustin? Are you kidding me? Wow.
Nope.
That's a joke. Somebody who beat Orton, but it was an AEW tag champ. Who in AEW's beat Orton at all? Don't even think about the tag champ. Aleister Black?
Keith Lee.
Nice. WWE champion and a tag champ. Well, there's going to be very few of those. Christian?
Moxley?
Oh, yeah. No?
Oh, he wasn't.
I don't know. Christian hasn't won the tag titles yet, has he? In AEW?
I don't think so. Huh?
Try it. No. Jericho?
We already got Jericho on there.
Oh, yeah.
Edge?
No, he hasn't won the tag titles. He hasn't won anything over there yet. He's been injured half the time he's been over there.
He won the TNT title.
Oh, did he really? Wow.
Oh, yeah. Who?
A WWE champion who went to AEW. There's not many of those, man. Did they do something stupid like Bret Hart won it in some gimmick bullshit or anything like that?
No.
Or Mark Henry or Big Show?
No.
No idea. Oh, does Sasha count? No, it's a male. It's a male tag.
She's not tag champ. You had Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian. You had Lucha Brothers. You had Young Bucks. You had FTR. You had Private Party. You had Bobby Lashley.
Oh, yeah. Okay. ROH champion and tag team champion. That could be a lot of people.
Mark Briscoe.
Nope.
What? Oh, he's not been AEW tag champ. Okay.
Oh, Bandito. Right?
Yeah. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Wrestling Renaissance Run In. We did pretty good today. On that. It was a good episode. If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
And I'm at Call2K on BlueSky and on X.
If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club, Discord community server where myself and Call2K and so many others are talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. And if you're so inclined, patreon.com/co-op entertainment if you want to throw us a few bucks to help support the channel. Cole.
Yes, sir.
Take us out.
Well, that's going to be it for this run-in. We did some hot takes. We responded to some hot takes, and perhaps, maybe not, had some hot takes of our own. Perhaps the hottest one of all is I got nothing. See you next time. Until then, keep the Renaissance alive.